What is going on, everybody? Back on it. One Piece 445. Have a ton of moving parts going on. I'm not even going to try to dive back into it with Blackbeard, One Piece, Blackbeard, Luffy's group, Magellan, the other like jailer, vice admiral, not vice admiral. I don't even know what we call him. Vice warden that they locked up but is now, so he's out. What is Blackbeard's motivation? Is he here to just backstab the Navy? Is he here to make sure Luffy doesn't get out and mess up everything that he's put in place? I have absolutely no idea. So we got all that moving on. It's a zoo. It's an absolute zoo out here, and I still don't even know the point of the whole Ennis lobby, if we're just going to rescue Ace or get to Ace at a completely other location, but that's for a discussion another day. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I mean, we've got introduced to Ivankov in his kind of like second in command. That Devil's Fruit seems busted as hell. Got introduced to this piece of shit who has been on screen for 2 seconds. The like masochist woman guard. Reintroduced to Bonkley. Reintroduced to Buggy. Reintroduced to Mr. 3. Got to see Mr. 1 again. Got to see Crocodile again. Ace. Jimbei. Magellan. Magellan's vice. 2 vices in command. Jimbei. Or we might have already said that. And I'm probably missing some. There's 10 plus new characters / reintroduction / I gotta see this Blackbeard shit. There's a lot going on right now. A ton. An absolute ton. Yeah, a lot of moving parts. New characters, old characters. Okay, you didn't have to replay that 10 times. Who are they? Why is his head so big? Yeah, you guys. Talking about you. Okay, now they... is that 20 new characters? Why would she say that, though? I mean, it's anime, but... She's like, they can't see you, but they can still smell you. Toss them into the fire. Where did y'all get this material from, by the way? I still don't understand where they get all their stuff from a logical standpoint. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Like, it shouldn't be thought about, just kind of have to accept it. Like, same way we accept that, like, clothes just adapt to people's Devil's Fruits. This is such a waste of an episode, by the way. Like, this shit. Like somebody, Crocodile or Jinbei, somebody, will you get in here and smack these guys so we can keep it moving? Like, why do we gotta do this? Go handle this. I love the smoke just going like that. It's pretty dope. I love how Crocodile has said nothing. You just see the smoke moving. I mean, you see the sand moving. I mean, that Gear 3 should eliminate that thing, by the way. Like, I'm serious. Eliminate it. You think these three are like a crew or some shit? My lord. Where'd you get the fresh cigar from, by the way? Music's pretty dope. Okay, let's go. But Ace is going to be executed and buried by the time they get out of this prison, by the way. Man, there's going to be new newspapers printed with the update of, like, Ace having been executed. And, like, oh, his body was disposed of over here, or whatever they decide to do with it. By the time they get up there, like, good God. This is going to take forever. I give it another 5 episodes before they even get on a ship to get out of here. It's actually ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. Now what? I was about to say, I know he was just thinking about a way for him not to have to do anything. Hip hip hooray. Yeah, like the poison's not gonna come in. How do we get out? I can't wait till we get past them, by the way. Like, to the point that, like, Buggy and Mr. 3 aren't like a constant, like, cut to for every episode. Come on, get it over with so we can get to the next scene. But to say, just shoot your arm out there, cover it in wax, and let's go. But you don't even know who's on the other side of that door, by the way. What if they're standing right there? Better pull that hand back. I gotta get that poison off of you. Why is it hot? He's not lying. He is. It also doesn't help the fact that, like, we still can't touch that poison. Why don't we, like... So you've covered the doorway, right? You guys are strong. Can we not go, like, 10 inches to the right, a couple feet to the right, or a couple feet to the left, and just go through the cement? Concrete. Are we not... Is Buggy and Mr. 3 that weak that they can't punch through a wall? Are we that bad? Maybe they are. We haven't seen the rest of the crew in so long. I don't even remember what storylines they have going on besides Robin's. Oh no, Nami's in Sky Pia 2.0. Zoro? What is Zoro doing? I don't know. Brooke washed up on some like cult that are probably gonna worship him. Chopper, wasn't he on some like Animal Island or some shit? Usopp is, I don't know what kind of Willy Wonka world he's on. Robin's got the whole bridge expedition. Okay, this might be the only interesting thing I'm actually still happy that we've gone on. What is this interaction going to be like? Is this guy even about that life that he can even take them at all? Because Blackbeard alone is an issue, but then to deal with everybody else would be... Like, what? And, like, what? Like, they're attacking the jailers. So are they not... Are they here to help? I mean, here to help us get out? Because you think, like, oh, like, why... Like, I don't know. Tell me this guy doesn't get, like, spat on. Like, they're building him up to, like, actually be... Look at his sword. He blocked the exits, but, like, is Buggy that weak we can't just punch through a wall? Or up through a roof or down through a ceiling? He's gonna go down there and let that poison out. I do not know what Blackbeard's here to do. I mean, maybe they're just attacking the other jailers for fun, and they actually are here to keep Luffy in. It's like, okay, you know, they want to like have a little bit of fun while they're at it. But if they're here to keep, but you also would think if they're here to keep Luffy in, they'd want the support of the rest of them. And I think it's safe to, like, Luffy loses that fight, by the way, if him and Blackbeard ran the 1v1. Because I think it's, of course, as the story goes, and we probably get into, like, the 600s, the 700s, the 800s, Luffy is going to pass what Ace is in strength. But I think it's safe to say at this current point in the story, until Luffy gets a hand on that haki, that Conqueror's haki, at this current point in the story, where we're at, let's say episode, 500, right? In the 400s to 500s. Ace is stronger than Luffy. I would imagine. I would think, you know? So if Blackbeard is here to fight us, we lose that fight. If it was 1v1, of course. Now, will it be 1v1? Probably not. I don't know why they would make it a 1v1, because I just don't think it would be a competition. We would just lose. I don't think Luffy has the brain capacity to get past that dark black gravity shit anyway, to even think, you know? So I don't understand the purpose of him being here. Unless he's here to help us get out, but it's like I said, if he helps us get out, does that not just destroy what he's just what he's just done is becoming a warlord. Like the word is going to get out that you helped him escape. So like the warlord title, it's just done. He's now a woman. Tell me we don't just like triple, like just slap her and get rid of this. It's all a mess. It's all a mess. What is Blackbeard doing? Man's a loose cannon. I mean, all the warlords are loose cannons, you know? Did we lose? Did we just get off-screened? I don't know. That's probably the most interesting stuff we have going on right now, because the plot has gone to shit. Okay? Now, I don't know if they're milking it or we've just got a bunch of fluff, because I have a lot of people complain like, oh, switch to the manga, switch to the manga. The anime really drags things out, and so maybe that's what's happening right now. Shit's just getting dragged to hell and back. But aside from the just filler fluff nonsense we've got going on here, in the 30 Royal Rumble character introductions that we've had, I'm very curious about what Blackbeard is. What Blackbeard is up to. I have absolutely no idea. But like I'd say all of the warlords are like that, you know? They're a loose cannon, they can't be trusted, but you hope that like they'd help you a little bit in times like this, where like war could start, Whitebeard could make a move, the other like 4 emperor kings, whatever you want to call them, make a move. You would hope at least they could be of assistance then. I'm not expecting the warlords to like be outstanding citizens and essentially be like extensions of admirals and, you know, do this and do that. Like, no. They're gonna be doing their own shady shit. That's why they sign on, so they can do their shady shit, wink wink, and not have the Navy like sniff around. But not this shady. Like what Crocodile was doing, you know, enslaving an entire country damn near. It's like, okay, we'll draw the line there. Same thing here. Like, if Blackbeard does this truly, like truly frees us or like helps us get out, I feel like that's like a non-negotiable. Like, you will lose that warlord title, and if they can, they will lock your ass up if they get the chance to, or kill you, honestly. Oh, did he finally take the thing off the... There he is. That double-bladed lightsaber sword he's got going there. He finally took the cloth off of it. Oh yeah, we haven't ran into him yet, have we? Yeah, so that ends up being that. Just again, what the hell is this man Blackbeard up to? We wasted so much time on that buggy shit. And like, is this man really here to like fight them, or does he have a grudge against you think he's got a grudge against Magellan for locking us up, and he's just like, oh, you guys are free to pass? I don't know. That's pretty much the only interesting thing we've got going on right now. It's just this storyline right here. It's like, what is Blackbeard doing here? Everybody would like to know. Goku, you know, Fleet Admiral himself, he'd like to know. The jailers would like to know. Everybody would like to know. And like I said, we haven't gotten answers to it yet, and you guys haven't seen 444 by the time I've started recording this, because I'm trying to get ahead of everything, because now we're going to be doing like 9 to 11 episodes of things a week. So essentially, is he here to make sure Luffy doesn't get out, or is he here to help Luffy get out? Two very interesting story points here. But my thing is, like, even if he's here to keep Luffy in, like not get out, Luffy's still gonna get out, because like I've been saying, it whatever happens to Ace isn't gonna be like off screen with Luffy not being present, you know? So do we defeat Blackbeard here and get out? Because Luffy's going to be there, whether it's to stop the execution, to witness the execution, whatever, Luffy is going to be there. So Blackbeard, if he's here to keep us in, he's going to fail at that. We can just get that out the way right now. Just from a basic storytelling point, Luffy will be there for whatever Ace's fate is. So if Blackbeard's here to keep us in, he's going to fail at that. Now, the same thing goes, like I said, Luffy's going to be there for whatever Ace's fate is. If Blackbeard helps us get out, I mean, he's whatever high standing he wanted. Again, I don't know if he wants to truly be a warlord, or he's just like playing chess and trying to like, oh, I use this to get that. Now I'm done with the warlord. Now I'm going to do this to get that. I don't know what he's doing, but if he is here to truly help Luffy get out, the whole warlord title, in my opinion, would just be toast. So we'll see. We will leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,